one among the best news for the month of December. Early Christmas gift. I don't know whether I can call it from Santa, but this is early Christmas gift. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, everyone. This is the latest information provided by the Department of State that from today, and by today I mean from December 9th, for those who do not know, December 9th is also the independence of Tanganyika. Tanganyika is one of the country joined by Zanzibar to make it Tanzania. So, but no matter whatever it is one of the most memorable days because it's breaking news from today, December 9th, 2021. It is official, though it is on going to do more research, that Kentucky Consular Center from the DV 2022 onwards will no longer require documents for the DV lottery winners to send it to KCC. What does that mean to you? Welcome, everyone. If it's your first time to come to the EBM Scholars, welcome to the headquarters of opportunities. This is EBM himself talking to you from Belton, Missouri, United States of America. So this is the website which has the official information. For those who do not know, the Department of State is the one which is in charge of managing the diversity visa program. And there is a website within the Department of State. There is a Bureau of Consular Affairs. Let me know if you are able to hear me well. So there is something called the Bureau of Consular Affairs, which is some agents within the Department of State, which is in charge of all the information with the visa information. So you can see, I'm going to read this one and I'm going to explain what does that mean for the DV lottery winners. But all in all, it is a very fantastic news. And for those who just started to know Green Card Lottery recently, up to DV 2018, there was no process of requesting documents by KCC. It used to be, if you win, you fill the DSC 260. Once you fill the DSC 260, it's over. You wait, the visa bulletin displaying your processing to you, they give you the time to go to the embassy. That's all. Personally, I didn't see any logic because it started on the DV 2019, I think, if not mistaken. I don't see any logic why Kentucky Consular Center was looking for those documents. Because in the end, even if they request those documentations, to decide to be given the visa or not to be given the visa, that is the decision is done by the embassy. And in order the embassy to do that decision, among other things, they are going to look if you meet the requirement for the education and work experience. And the documents requested by KCC didn't request those documents. So why did you ask for the documents? Just to know that I have passport? Just to know I have birth certificate? So they removed that process to go to the original style of you win, you fill the DSC 260, you chill, you wait until the time to go to the interview, you get the second notification letter, you go to the interview. All the documents now, you'll be going with those documents to the embassy. So let's go and go to look the information. It is given today, which is December 9, 2021. Document submission to KCC for the DV 2023 or 2022. I'm excited, you know. So for DV 2022, effective immediately, that means effective right now. I'm talking to you. Individuals who were randomly selected to participate in the diversity visa fiscal year 2022, that means DV 2022 selectees, only needed to submit it to Kentucky Consular Center. It's just you fill the DSC 260. That's all. You fill the application form for you and your dependents or derivatives. Once the DS260 is ready, received by the process by the, you submit your case, then your case will be eligible to schedule for the interview. But remember, they are scheduling the interview basing on the case number. If your case number is 100,000, they are not going to schedule your interview. Remember, it has to go through the visa bulletin. I'll go and show you the visa bulletin. But so they say the DV 2022 selectees no longer must submit to the KCC any other required supporting documents for DV 2022 in order to be eligible to be scheduled for in-person interview at the embassy or consulate. So this is the original step or original process. Before DV 2018, up to DV 2018, you use it to fill the form, the visa form, that's all. You wait for the visa interview. So rather, now will be all supporting documents for the DV 2022 selectees will be collected in connection with the interview and evaluated at the embassy or consulate where the visa application is made. So if your interview is scheduled to be done in Nairobi, it will be processed by U.S. Embassy in Nairobi. If it is in Accra, Ghana, it will be done in Accra, Ghana. If it is in Cape Town, whatever, Johannesburg, where the U.S. Embassy is, that will be able to be processed. The U.S. law requires all immigrant visa applicants provide certain proof of documents necessary to establish eligibility for the visa. So before I go to the list of the eligibility for the visa, so obviously, the KCC original requested the following documents. They requested the passport, bio page. They requested the birth certificate. They requested the marriage certificate if you are married. They requested the police clearance at that particular time. So those are the documents they require. If you have been in prison record. If you have been to the military, they need a military record. If you served in the military in your country. And obviously your children, whatever the similar documents. But they didn't request the education and or work experience. And remember, the biggest reason why people will be determined as eligible to be given the visa, number one, if you go to the instructions, you must be coming from the eligible country. Obviously, you are from an eligible country and meet the education and or work experience. So there was no reason why Kentucky Consular Center was requesting for those documents. It was a stupid idea. It was wasting of time. It was a stressful moment to each and every DV lottery winner. So 100% I'm supportive of this move to go back to the original plan. And this is the best thing we'll go to remove or to reduce the backlog from KCC and the visa processing. So I will go to the list of the documents. I'll go to that one, the supporting documents. So failure to provide all required supporting documents to the embassy or consulate will prevent applicants from establishing their eligibility for the visa and will result to the refusal of the visa application. However, a refusal for lack of documents can be overcome by providing any missing documents to the consular section. So this is how it is. Usually, I usually tell people, if you go to the U.S. Embassy to the visa interview and you don't have your passport, you don't have, let's say, you say you have bachelor degree, but you miss maybe high school. If the consular wants that high school, will not deny you the visa, will give you maybe 2 weeks to bring that document. That's what they'll be able to say that way. So they're not going to deny you the visa. But if you go there and you fail to provide information that you have even high school and you don't have 2 years of working experience, you are going to completely be denied forever. We strongly encourage applicants to be prepared to demonstrate eligibility. And remember, what do we mean by eligibility? Eligibility is going to be when we talk about the DV lottery requirements. What are the requirements? That is where you'll be able to see or to understand the eligibility. We'll go through those quick way. We are making this change. Why are we making this change now? So KCC pre-processed DV cases to ensure that the DV applicants were well prepared and secured all documents prior to the interview. This promoted efficiency. It didn't promote any efficiency at all, trust me. This promoted efficiency at our consular section and helped applicants demonstrate their eligibility. Yeah, KCC didn't, if you apply, you say you are married and you said you are not, they didn't say deny you the visa, but it's the duty of the embassy to know whether it's a fraud marriage, whether on the application you said you have a child or don't have the child. Those are determined by the embassy. So there was no any efficiency. Let's be clear on that. The Department of State is opting for this change to use all available DV appointments. So this will be the impact. It will be able to help many people to have DV appointments. As of now, the Department of State is treating this as a pilot program, and will analyze the costs and the benefits to this change later in the program year. They're not going to go back, because this is what it was going to be before the introduction of this process. This process had nothing to do with efficiency, because if you say, for instance, you applied, you say you don't have a child, and you say you have a child in the DSC 260, Kentucky Consular Center, they could not tell you, why did you put the child? No, they didn't say that way. They allow people to continue, and the embassy is the one to say, no, you are going to be denied according to the instructions. So that was wasting of the time. So I'm very supportive of this movement or this change. So this is what they call eligibility. Eligibility, number one, you must be a native of the eligible country. You must be coming from an eligible country. That is number one, eligibility. So Kentucky Consular Center, they didn't do that. Number two, eligibility is to know that if this is number two requirement, you must have at least of high school. Kentucky Consular Center, they didn't require any documentation to prove that you have high school education. Or Kentucky Consular Center didn't require any proof of 2 years of qualifying work experience in the past 5 years. So how did you help the embassy to make that decision? You didn't help embassy at all. So just end that process. We are thankful for that. This is what makes eligibility, these two requirements, nothing else. And the Kentucky Consular Center didn't do anything to do that way. The reason of asking for the passport was to prove that, among other things, you are the one who applied. So that is the eligibility. Those are the two reasons why someone is eligible. So let's go back. So they say now the supporting document, the list of supporting documents. So these were the documents. So the documents usually which they required: birth certificate, court and prison documents if you have been in prison, military records if you have served in the military, police clearance, those kind of things, biographic information, marriage certificate if you are married. Those you will be able to show them when you go to the visa interview. In addition to this documentation, obviously you need to have the education and or work experience documentation to prove that way. So according to them, this one is a good news. The purpose of this one is going to ensure that all people or majority of people will be going to have their visa appointments. This is what I usually tell people, no matter what, let's go to the visa bulletin. So what does this mean? I want people to understand, let's go just to visa bulletin of October, or we can go to November or whatever. December hasn't come out. But I'm giving you an example. Let's say now it is December. So I'm giving you an example. So if your case number, someone was between up to this number in the month of October, that means that the people were processing. In the month of November, they are processing up to 5,300 in Africa. But it doesn't mean because of the pandemic, it doesn't mean they reached this number by the month of November. There are some people, 4,000 number haven't been interviewed up to this time because of the pandemic. So let's go to see November. Let's go to the visa bulletin. So don't assume just because you have won right away you're going to be interviewed. Still, you have to be in the visa bulletin cut-off points so that you can be able to be processed. So let me give you an example. This was in November. So December, it goes to, this is December, for the month of December. So if someone is in December, they are processing up to 7,000 for Africa. For Asia, up to 4,000. for Europe up to 7,300. So if your case number is 10,000, they are not going to process you just because you submitted the documents, whatever, or now they don't require documents. So the visa will be processed, scheduling, get the second notification letter based on that particular aspect. Does that make sense? So should we celebrate for this? You let me know. This is something which we really needed to appreciate. We need to appreciate this one because it is a very big change. I think it has helped, or it will help a lot of the backlog. And then many people will be able to enjoy and reduce unnecessary stress. I know so many people have been waiting for this type of, like, I submitted my every single day. I submitted my documents in May. When will I do this? I submitted this one. So now there is no document requirements or document request. So for that particular case, it is the time for us to do a little bit of happy dance, celebrate, enjoy, just get ready. We are hoping that many of you are going to be the one without any stress. You'll be able to get this one. So this is a very, very good news. I'm really happy myself. I know it is going to be put the speed of the interview. So let's go and celebrate now. So for instance, JB saying my case number is close to 50,000. I'm not hoping for much even with this news. Let me guarantee you, if your case number you are in Africa is not exceeding 50,000, you will be interviewed, because my nephew was having 48,800 and he was interviewed. Don't worry. So it is a good news. You will be interviewed. What you need to do, just have some hope, just take the happy dance, just enjoy, don't be upset. You see, everyone is happy. Why are you waiting? Yes, the interview will be depending on the case number. That's why I'm showing the visa bulletin. The interview will depend on the case numbers, and that's why how it will be going to be that way. So I don't want to make this is a very long live stream, but it is a very happy month. Just like Amy John is saying, it's a happy month. Yeah, lots of love from Kenya. Mr. EBM should pay us a visit. Arrogant Sags. So thank you so much, everyone who has been able to tune here. This is a very early Christmas, Rosa. Thank you. Merry Christmas, everyone. We really appreciate each and everyone for tuning in here. And I've been saying, this month of December, I'm going to post so many good updates. So you need to be able to tune to get to all these opportunities. Baganze for Life says, it's a good news for sure, but it is only for this year or the next year. Also, it will be this way. They're not going to go back. It was very stressful. Remember, prior to this requirement of the documents, up to the V 2018, people were not sending the documents. The V 2019, the V 2020, the V 2021, only 3 years they have been asking the documents, and they have seen how stressful it is. So it's no joke. This is a very, very good news. Trust me. No, Rosa, does that mean that we should also not have to show the documents at the interview? Now the documents, you'll go to the documents to the interview with the documents. The documents are not needed during the visa, during the KCC, but the documents will be sent to you on the day you are going to the interview. Yeah. So Kevo Pipeline. How are you, my brother? Watching from Kenya, from Cairo. This is the best Christmas gift. Glory to God. Thank you so much, Brenda Maturo. Yes, I see, Rosa. You say you can hear me. Tell me where you are right now. I really appreciate each and everyone who has been here to support. These are the things we wanted to hear, and we will continue to do all these good news updates. So while I'm going to share these updates, here, when they say they support it, they don't put in a correct way. But I have another link which shows specifically the list of documents which the DV lottery winners must prepare. So these are the documents. You need to have passports. The day you go to the interview, the passport should be, this is from the Department of State again. I usually want to give you the exactly information. Not just like this, oh, EDM is just talking too much. Birth certificates. If you don't have the birth certificate, unobtainable, not just you lost, you need to have all the information. You go and read there. Marriage certificate. If you are married, all those kind of things, they're supposed to be there. If you change the name, you have to have the legal documentation. If you have adopted your child, you need to have a legal court documentation, all those kind of things. Photograph, on the day of the interview, remember, we're talking about the interview. The photo is this one, you have to take it from the studio, and it has to be printed in normal way. Evidence required to show education or work experience. You see, this is what is required on the interview date. For anyone above the age of 16 and above, police certificate. If you've been to court and prison, that one. If you have served in the military, you need a military record. If you have been deported from the US, if you have been deported in other countries, they don't care. What we are talking about is being deported from the United States of America. And remember, you need to have original documents. Additional visa applicants must prepare to. So don't go with a photocopy of your school certificate. And if the documents are not in English, they must have the certified English translation. So those are the documents you need to have. You need to have the results of the medical. Don't open when you are given by the medical doctor. And obviously, you need to have a cash. $350 per person, even if a child is 1 day old. Non-refundable. Are we together up to that particular moment with this particular good news? Hi, EBM. I'm watching from Uganda. I'm just too happy about this new development. Thank you so much, and may God bless you. Thank you so much, Kola Martha. Does this apply to the V 2022? Yes, this is for the V 2022. Really here. This effective for the V 2022, like the winners who are the V 2022, they are processing right now from October 1st. But obviously, whatever. So this DV winners, now nobody is going to be requested for the documents. So I don't want to hear the question, oh, EBM, I have to go to the visa fee is 330. This is 330 fee. 330 per person, no matter the age. Yes, my case number is 4,000, but no info yet from Africa. There are some people from Africa that have got for 4,000 December interview, but some they'll get in January because of the delay of the, yeah. Thank you for the good news. Just a question. When they said education documents and work documents, it means if it doesn't have education, you can present your work documents. Yes, you are 100% correct. So today is good news. Will this be applicable for the DV 2023? At the moment, they said the V20. Yes, obviously, unless otherwise they change. They say it's a pilot program, but they are not going back. It was the very stressful situation for them too. Trust me. How will I get to know my number? Do you mean your case number? Your case number, you get it the day you won the DV lottery. When you won the DV lottery, that is when you go to find out. So this is happy news, my friend. Each and everyone who is here should be happy with this type of breaking news. You have to be happy with this very good news. Let's enjoy. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate everyone. It will help a lot of you. Thank you so much, Daudi from Kingdom of Eswatini. Jenny from Kisii. I wish I get someone who can send me an invitation EBM. Let me give something you need to understand. Invitation letter means nothing if you don't have profile to be given the visa. Invitation letter is just a friendly letter. But that invitation letter will not help you anything unless otherwise you can prove to the consular officer that you will not be able, you'll be able to go back to your home country. How much do you have is your salary, what kind of asset do you have, all those kind of things. I'm applied as a Rwandan, but for whatever reason, my post is in Nairobi. People from Nairobi, people from Rwanda, and I think Uganda, and Burundi, they are processing in Nairobi. I don't share my number. That is something I usually do right now because usually people abuse the number. So let's end this live stream. I mean, what do you say? Should we continue? It is already, we need to have at least 3 minutes to finish this one. We need to have at least we need to have at least 3 more minutes to be able to share and enjoy this breaking news. Any question before I end the stream? I don't want to make it very, very long, so another person coming later. So 330 USD is paid for everyone in the family. Yes, even if one person is 1 day old, if he's going to get the visa, that is the visa fee. It doesn't matter the age. Yes, can I present my whatever provisional result rather than my certificate at the time of the interview? Yes, you can. Alfred, what is your question? You say, can I read your question? I get so many questions, so it is very difficult. What about me? I have my education documents, but I never worked. It depends. Are your education documents, do you have at least high school? Let's say if you have PhD, even if you don't have work experience, it doesn't matter. It is education or work experience. So if you have bachelor degree, even if you don't have work experience, it's okay. There is no problem. So you put 1, as long as you meet the required work experience or education. For the DV lottery, no, you don't need the proof of fund. There is no proof of fund for DV lottery. This is different. How much is that? 330 in Kenyan shillings times 100. How much is that? Yeah, so times 100 because $1 is 100 Kenyan shillings. Is affidavit of support required? No, it's not required. So it is almost 30 minutes now. So one last time, I want just to say thank you for each and everyone who has been able to support me. What I want you to do is also remember, you have to go to the EBM Scholars YouTube channel. And if you have seen, we are talking a lot of opportunities. Right now, I've been posting a lot of opportunities. I want you to go to my YouTube, go and make sure that you subscribe. If you have seen, there are so many information nowadays I'm posting. Like, for instance, this is a tech training scholarship program for young African for any person at the age of 20 and above. This one, there is undergraduate scholarship for international students in University of British Columbia. To understand this one, there is opportunities. This one, becoming volunteer, UN volunteers. There is this scholarship. There is a free education at Harvard, taking online courses. There is this tech girls. I don't know why people are watching fewer. I know there are so many people. You have relatives who are at this age. Let them show this opportunity. They can get opportunity. I'll be posting a lot of scholarship. Learning about community colleges. No full funded scholarships for masters. This one is for people for scholarship in England. Know about international students. I'm going to post a lot of opportunities. So I want you to just make sure that you understand what do you mean. Okay, let me answer this person for the last question. Okay. Hi, Jordan, can you explain what documents are you talking about? If you are the winner of the DV lottery, the documents, you don't need to send the documents to KCC. You will be required to go to the interview with the documents. The documents required for the interview, apart from filling the DSC 260, you will be required to have your passport, birth certificate, marriage certificate if you are married. If you change the name, change of name, photograph, evidence of work or education, police certificate for the 16 years old and above, court and prison records you have been there. If you have been in the military records, deportation papers if you have been deported from the United States. And all those documents must be original, and if they're not in English, must be translated. And you need to have the results for the medical. And remember, in order to have the medical, you must have the vaccination. And among the vaccine which are required is the COVID-19 vaccine. And obviously, you need to have the visa fee 330. Okay. Will there be 80,000 visas in 2022? No. Up to now, it's still 55,000 because the law hasn't changed. So, up to now is the same way. Things haven't changed. So, just go to the EBM Scholars if you haven't subscribed up to this moment. There is this button, it's called Join. I know many of you are asking, what does this mean? If you click Join, usually you can become a member and be able to contribute to EBM Scholars. And I'm going to start doing the following things. For instance, if there will be special videos which I will not be able to post on here. I'll be not posting direct here. I'll be posting only on this membership. So, for instance, let me show you one of the example of what I mean. The videos people will be benefiting if they are specifically subscribers. So that is another way if you want to contribute to EBM Scholars. So you'll be able to contribute on a monthly basis, and with that way, you'll be able to support. So let me give example. I'll show you the example. Okay, let me go and show you what example I mean. So for instance, if you go, this is a series about DV lottery. Let me show you. This one is a series about green card lottery. So I have made 32 videos. These videos, so there is a teaser about what I'm going to do, like a trailer. So there is a welcome. Then there is video one, like what is green card lottery. Like for instance, like what is green card lottery. So this is just like you can go and take a notes. So it's just a full tutorial, step by step, everything. So there is this type of videos. So these videos will be only showed at those kind of yeah. So let me show you another way. I don't know if it will be able to happen, but this is if you decided to join. So you'll be able to get specific exclusive videos which are not on my channel. And if you want my book, I have my full audio books which will be there for free. So those are the few things I wanted to advise you if you want to be able to join that. Welcome, Brenda, and the say we have 246 people watching. Let's all go and do the like button of the video. So let me show you one of the things I'm talking about. Let me upload this quick video so that you can understand what I mean. What I mean by if you become a member, what you are going to benefit. Let me show you one of the video I mean, and then you'll be able to see. Let me go and show you the video so that you can. It is one of the video I made it for a different company, but I'll go to modify specifically for my channel. I'm going to show you. Okay. I wanted to quickly post one of the video, and you can be able to see before I end my live stream. So I'll be making these type of videos for people to understand if you become you join as a membership, what you are going to get as a member. You will be able to get exclusive videos and materials. So if you want to be able to contribute, you will be get EBM specials, EBM Prime, EBM. So for instance, if you become EBM Golden, so there are videos will be specific. They come for members, and you'll be able to get free books when I make them, all those kind of things. You can cancel it at any time you want. So this is kind of the membership. This is how sometimes as a YouTuber, we find different ways on how we can be able to okay. It is the dream of millions of people around the world to come to the United States of America. Some want to come to the United States just for visiting. Others want to come here to get very good education. Others, they want to have professional work experience from the United States of America, while majority want at one point to become permanent residents of the United States and later on become citizens of the United States of America. I was one among those kids around the world, born and raised in Kigoma, a small town in Tanzania, having a big dream that one day I will go to the United States of America, have a life there, reach the American dream. Today, I'm here to provide you also a way on how you can reach your dreams. I'm talking to you today as a citizen of the United States of America, but immigrant from Tanzania. Welcome everyone to the new series of Global Opportunities with EBM. Guess what? I'm EBM, Ernest Boniface Makulilo. I'm the one going to give you a good guidance and education on how you can be able to reach your dreams. With the Global Opportunities series, we'll be able to provide information about how you can become a permanent resident of the United States of America through diversity visa lottery or green card lottery. We'll be able to talk about how can you go to the United States or Europe or Australia or New Zealand or Canada through education scholarships. How can you get jobs around the world, either within Africa, outside Africa, within Asia, outside Asia, to come to Europe, go to the United States, go to Canada? How are you going through those processes? We'll be able in the Global Opportunities series to talk about how you can be able to start writing books and sell them in the global market, global opportunities, selling them on Amazon, eBay, and everywhere, as long as it's going to better you to be a global citizen. Stay tuned for the Global Opportunity series, and this is EBM. So that is what I'm talking about. Those will be specific exclusive videos on YouTube membership. If you click join EBM in one of those packs, you'll be able to get those type of videos. So these are those are specifically, like, you can see they are going to be. So this is a series for the V lottery, for instance. As you can see, this is already, all these videos have been already created. And if they're already being created, it's just for people to start utilizing them. I'm going to upload them this weekend on Saturday or Sunday. There are 35 videos. Some they are just advertisements, like teaser 1, trailer 2, but the videos, they're about 35 in total, all of them. So if you join that way, you'll be able to get things of that nature under the EBM Scholarship or EBM Scholars YouTube channel. I'm going to develop something very, very outstanding in the upcoming year, the VR 2020. From 2022, my YouTube is going to have so many things. So that's why you see I haven't been able to do a lot of live stream at the moment. You will see here I have the list of topics which I will be able to make the videos. Just you can see, these are topics which I've already created the list of topics which I'll be able to create for you in the upcoming time. So it will be back to back. Up to now, I've created the topics for 11 pages. Is a lot of topics coming up. So stay tuned, each and every one, and continue with your support. Does my spouse need to have a degree? No. The education, work experience, what matters is the DV lottery winner. I need you to come so that you can sign my sweater or photograph. It will be a very good experience. That will be my honor to do that. EBM, why don't you create a Discord server where people can join and have discussion? Make a research. It's cool and easy. I don't know. I'll just figure out. I'm trying to find things which are organized, and I don't want to open so many things at once, but I will do that. I used to have WhatsApp groups. I had to close them because it was too much for me, and my number was public. People are calling me all the time, and I'm not doing YouTube full time yet. So I created what is that? What is this group? Telegram. For those who are not in Telegram yet, I'm going to put the link of Telegram group. So that is the Telegram group. You can join through that way. They are not going to look about that. Just make sure that you have even if you have PhD, have work experience. Work experience doesn't mean that you must be paid. So do you volunteer? That's why go and volunteer. Win a first, and if you are still in high school, find a way to contact me, then I will help you on how to correct the DSC 260. Because on the day of the interview, you must have high school, obviously. Guys, why don't we have only why do we only have 90 likes? Let's do like a video as you are asking the questions. Thank you so much. I posted the link for Telegram for those who want to join. My case number is 17,000. That is a very good number, so don't worry. Can I go with my wife if we are married but from different countries like Somalia and Kenya? They don't care. Yeah. I'm trying, Brenda. I'm trying. I wanted to take YouTube to the next level. I planned to do 5 years to go full time, but now I want to do less than 5 years. I want to do within 2 years possible. So I have to really do serious things, like very organized in that particular way. So that's why I'm trying to improve myself. Documents to show while you are still in the university. If you are at the university, obviously you have the results. Even if you have first semester, you have the results of first semester of the school. Show them those results, show admission letter, show the ID, all those kind of things. Or go and get from the student office and go and get the letter that you are still a student. Thank you so much. Okay, so let me end up right now, everyone. So thank you, each and everyone. I will make a short specific video later to summarize most of the things. My case number is 33,000. I'm from Ghana. You'll be having interview around April or May. Most likely will be May. Joseph Masaba from Uganda. How are you, my friend? What become of those who submitted they destroy them, the documents? Nothing is happening. They're not processing anything anymore. So yeah, I've known Joseph Masaba for a long time. We have been communicating a long time. Yeah, this is what I usually tell people. You used to say Trump is racist against immigrants. Now Biden put that requirement. Say the same thing then, because that's the same thing. When you are president of America, you are looking for the interests of Americans. When Trump did that, everyone said, oh, he's against immigrants not to come here. When he put the travel ban, Biden put the travel ban for all Southern African countries. Nobody is saying he's racist. That's what it is. Even if I'm president, if it comes to make a travel ban and put in a travel ban. But the problem is the politicians, before they get into power, they talk too much. They come into power, they do the same thing. The medical you do before you go to the interview, after having the schedule for the interview date. So you must have the second notification in order to go to the interview. Okay, so let's be the last question. Sinovac vaccine, I don't know. The embassy, I don't know which particular vaccine is allowed, which one is not allowed. Yeah. It will be applicable for everyone up until DV 2023. I believe so. Okay, so before I end, I want to make sure that if you haven't subscribed, please go and subscribe there. Let me go with Bretta's comment that everyone should go and put the like button. If you haven't done the like button, I count to 5, 5, 4. Go and put the notification there and put the like button. Boom. I want to see people go and do the like button. Do that, please. Okay, so thank you, everyone. Let's end our live stream now with a very good early Christmas gift. This is how we roll. We keep updating the good news. I will make a separate video specific for making documents which are now only required for the interview, because we are not going to have documents for the documents which are required for what? For KCC. Now we're talking about the documents for the interview. So let's be ready. Let's have fun. Let's go and celebrate. And this is the end of our live stream today. Goodbye. Thank you. Remember to share this video. Remember to like. If you haven't subscribed, please do so.